It is finally time to store all the photo cards that I've received over the past few months into my binders, and I am so excited because this includes i-dle's I Sway comeback, it includes Stray Kids 8, and unfortunately it will not include any of my heya cards that I have, mostly because I don't have a binder for them that I want to store them in quite yet. I know what I want, but I'm bidding my time until I receive more cards and until I really want to spend the money on that binder because it is quite expensive. But nonetheless, I am so excited to store the rest of these cards away. I wanted to store it before I received my Korean address package because I want to do a whole another video on that and storing those cards away. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into storing these photo cards. Starting off with my i-dle collection, I have a small stack to put away. These are from the group orders that I hosted for the polka version and the cassette version. I haven't yet talked about this album, but the US copies do release this Friday, and I do plan on getting one copy of each version and unboxing that to really discuss the album with you all. I just haven't had time and didn't really want to do it during a collective haul or storing photo card video, but I will say that Klaxon, she is just a cute summer song and I really like it. I also really love this concept. I love summer outdoor concepts, so all the photo cards from this era, especially orange hair Soyeon. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be collecting this era. For Soyeon, I did pull these two polka album cards. This is from the wave version, and then this is from the beat version. So I will put them in these two columns. And then this is the special version card that I pulled, which is also from the beat version. And this is the QR card that I pulled, which is from the wave version. And for the pobs that I have these two Dear My Muse pobs. So I have her selfie and her unit. And then I have her two Makestar pobs as well, which it looks like I have them set up on the other page. So Makestar and Dear My Muse. I didn't know whether or not I would get Soyeon's unit or Shuhwa's unit, so I didn't make a spot for this unit. But I will just take out one of these fillers and put it in that spot. So I think I'm gonna put the Soyeon's with the same outfit, which is from the wave version, on the same row. And then I'm going to put this other Makestar right here, and that will be it for Soyeon. For Shuhwa, let's see, I have my template right by me because I keep on forgetting which version is with which outfit, but for Shuhwa, I pulled a polka selka from the wind version and one from the wave version, so these should go here. For her QR, I pulled the wave version. And then for her cassette version, I also pulled the wind version. So I think I'm gonna put the wind version right here. Let me make sure I actually mirrored which version I put in which spot for Soyeon real quick, because I do want to make them equivalent. So this Soyeon, I've already forgotten, is from the wave version, and this Shuhwa is the wave version. Perfect. And then for her pre-order benefits, I just have her to Mixstar and her Dear My Muse. So I have her Mixstar and Dear My Muse. I'm going to put these two together, so we'll put this one right here and put these two with the same outfit. I think I like it like this. Perfect. So that is it for i-dle. Again, I am getting so many more cards in very soon, so this will definitely be expanding. And yeah, I'll be talking about the album once I unbox those. Target copies. I don't think I'm going to get Barnes & Noble copies, but you never know. I might be crazy enough to travel outside of the city just for those international exclusives. Moving on to Stray Kids, which is quite literally the bulk of all these photo cards to store. I do have some older era cards to store, which is really, really exciting. But first, I did want to mention that I did go to Lollapalooza. It literally was this past weekend. It's currently Monday, so I saw Stray Kids live this past Friday, and oh my goodness, I just need a moment to rant and just like, it's not even a rant, I just want to talk about it. So it was such an amazing experience. I did solo travel to Chicago to see Skiz at Lollapalooza. I'm based in the West Coast in San Francisco, so I've never been to Chicago. I've never done like a solo travel trip before, so it was all so new and so nerve-wracking, but the whole experience just turned out like so much better than I could have expected, because I was able to meet new friends, and crazy enough, I didn't camp, but I got there super early, and I had such a great view, you all. Like, I'll add in clips because I don't think I'll be making a separate video about it all. I didn't really like vlog or anything, but actually I did vlog like the day after. I don't know, maybe I'll make a separate video, but I didn't vlog in landscape. I vlogged in like portrait, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah, so I got to the venue at I think like 7:50 a.m. and I waited by barricade. I wasn't barricade, but I was close enough. Like, for how long did I wait? Like 12 and a half hours for their set to come on, and it was just everything I could have hoped for and more. So I'm so grateful I was able to experience that, and it has been a dream to like see them in a festival for so long. I've been following like the K-pop Lollapalooza sets for a while now, since Hobie headlined I think 2 years ago, and I've been watching like TXT perform at Lollapalooza for the past 2 years. I watched ATEEZ perform at Coachella, and I really love when Stray Kids perform at festivals. I think they just have such a great energy that I just wanted to experience it for myself, and I finally did. Again, I will add clips of my time there in like my videos, but oh my goodness. But the day, so essentially I traveled Thursday morning from SFO to Chicago, and I got to my hotel around like 2 p.m. and there was a local K-pop store doing like a cup sleeve event, so I went there and I did get this cup sleeve, which it is damaged, but yeah, I went there by myself, so I didn't really like meet people or talk to people there. I was like a little nervous, but yeah. And then they were also giving out this, which I think is a band, but I'm not too sure. So it says Stray Kids and then the date that they're performing, and this is the K-pop store. And then I will just show one of the freebies I received, which was this bracelet, which is so cute. I really want to make freebies for K-pop concerts. I've never done that before, and I have i-dle coming up next month, so I'm hoping to make freebies for that. And then I did purchase a No Easy album there because I am missing the like regular versions for No Easy, and I really wanted to purchase a Stray Kids album, but I didn't want to purchase any 8 albums because I just have so many coming. So I did purchase No Easy, and I did pull these 3 cards. I'm pretty sure I don't have this Hyunjin. I know I don't have this Jisung, and I'm pretty sure I don't have this Lino either. So the pulls, so amazing. And then I also did purchase the, let me quickly find it actually. So I did purchase the 8 mini collect book for 8. What am I trying to say? I purchased the MD for 8. So I actually did claim this in a group order, but it's not quite secured. So I really didn't want to risk it because the photo card set from this, so good. And I actually really do like this binder, which I will be storing some cards in this later today. But yeah, the whole experience was just so amazing. And again, I'm so happy I was able to make this trip happen. I'm so grateful I was able to see Stray Kids. I'm so grateful that I was able to meet some really cool people and also be sitting next to some really cool people, because it definitely got very hectic in the crowd. And I don't know if I'll go into too much detail, but yeah, again, it was just such an amazing experience, and I'm truly not over it. Post-concert depression, PCD, is so real. Like, the need to like see them live again is just like, I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't even know when I'll be able to like watch the stream of their set, because it'll just bring back, I don't even know. I know there's so many things that I missed from seeing it like in person rather than seeing it from like the big screen. But yeah, anyways, I have a lot of cards to store away for Stray Kids, so let's get on into it. So again, this is my older Stray Kids binder. It's not really older. Like, No Easy is not that old. They have much older albums, but it's my first Stray Kids binder. So, as mentioned, I do have these 3 No Easy cards. So, let's store these away. Not from these sets. I think this Lino might be from this set. Yes. I'm slowly working on No Easy. I think it's just like, I'm enjoying it because I'm not pressuring myself to buy these cards, and instead I'm just, you know, finding trades when I can. And I still have one No Easy album that I need to purchase, so I'll get cards from that anyways. And then for this set, this is where this Jisung goes, which, can you believe this is my first No Easy Jisung card, except for the like, okay, I have 1, 2, I know I have his jewel case card, 3 cards, but this is like one of the first photo book cards, which is criminal, but I'm so glad I pulled it. And then, oh, perfect, I wasn't missing this Hyunjin. So I think I want this side to be on the front. But yeah, I'm so happy that I bought that album. Ugh, it was just so perfect. All right, and then next I have this Jisung Ordinary Pop. So I don't think I have a spot for this, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so I haven't really expanded on his Pobs and Lucky Draws for older eras. What am I doing? I think I want to put these 2 on the front. I do want to expand on his collection, but I'm taking it easy. And this is something that I got from a trade. So I'm just going to put this music plant on the back of this. And then eventually, when I get more, I will hopefully fill up a 9 pocket. Next, I have 2 Maxident cards to store. So I've always had this card, but I did take this to Lollapalooza. And then I did find a trade for this Lino, I think this is Shopee. So that was really nice because I've been meaning to work on this set and I just haven't. So let's put this card back, and then this Lino. I'm almost done with this. It really truly is this Hyunjin that is just going to be a pain because, again, I just never see it for sale, at least for a good price. And yeah, I refuse to buy the other members until I get this Hyunjin, and then I see these all the time. But the next cards I have are from 5 stars. So I do have just this one Jisung pre-order benefit. I forget which store it's from, but I'm pretty sure I did put in an extra 9 pocket, yes. So I'm just going to put him in the middle for now, and then eventually I will try to fill up this 9 pocket. All right, and I think that is actually it for this binder. So we will move on to my next Stray Kids binder. This is my second Stray Kids binder, which holds Rockstar and 8. And I have 2 cards put away for Rockstar. So I have this Lino headliner version card, which I've always had. I just took this to Lollapalooza. And then I have this Hyunjin Nemo ornament. These Nemo ornaments, I don't know why I committed to collecting them, but at this point, I am officially half done. So hopefully I can find the other 4 somewhere. I don't even know. I'm so glad they didn't do this. They did make the Nemo version pretty difficult to collect for 8, but at least they're not ornaments. But okay, moving on to 8, I have so much to store. I did organize all the pulls that I have, so I honestly did so well with the variety of pulls that I received in the albums that I've purchased so far. So for the Chick Chick version, I quite literally have the full set. So I have Chan, Lino, Changbin, Hyunjin, Jisung, Felix, Singmin, and Jongin. I think both of the photo book sets are really great this era, but truly this set, honestly, it's so good. I just love a good dark concept. And I think I mentioned this in my collective haul, but it reminds me of Six of Crows, if you've ever read that series, that duology by Leigh Bardugo. That realization was not made by me. I saw on Twitter that someone referenced it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is 100% true. Like, this is so cos-coded. The cane, I absolutely love it. If you've read that series, who do you think is most like Kaz? Initially, I thought Singmin. I don't know why. But I feel like Singmin is just like, I don't know. I don't know who would be most like Kaz. Or like who would be who in that series. But I think that one of the reasons that I love being a K-pop fan, and especially like a fan of Stray Kids, is that one of my favorite tropes in books, which by the way, I'm a huge like book girly. I love fantasy. But one of my favorite tropes is found family, which is such a prominent trope in Six of Crows. And I feel like Stray Kids are like the epitome of found family. So the parallels are there, but yeah, I really, really love this set. For the Boom version, I do have Chan, Lino, Hyunjin, Jisung, and Jongin, and these are the backs. I will say though that this Boom version doesn't really match any of the tracks that they released on this album. I am glad that they did like a very cute concept, but I feel like it just doesn't match the vibe. But I do love how they gave us double-sided cards and have been continuing to give us double-sided cards the past few eras. Like, oh, that's so cute. I love it. All right, and now for the unit cards. I did decide to store my unit cards with the Barnes & Noble and Walmart exclusives, mostly for the fact that I wanted to keep the concepts together. I thought it would look a little bit better. For the Chick version, I have, let's see what I have. Do I have all the units? Possibly. I think I'm missing one unit, but I have all the Walmart exclusives. Thank goodness. If you saw my collective haul, you know that I pulled so many dupes of the Singmin Jisung unit, and I was able to find trades. I even found a trade on Twitter for this one. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to finish this set, because I was so afraid I wouldn't be able to. I think I'm gonna store it like so. So I think the only unit I'm missing is Aussie line for the Selkas, and then I have everyone else, and I've put them like parallel to each other, so I think it looks really nice. And also I have Jisung in the middle, who's my bias, so it works out honestly so perfectly. Awesome. And I will create fillers for all these sets on my free time. I just hadn't had the time to do it yet. So for the Boom version, I do have 3 of the Barnes & Noble units so far. I do have the Jisung Felix unit coming in the mail. And then for the unit Selkas, I do have all of them. So I will put Chan up here, and then the next oldest would be Lino, and then Changbin, and then Hyunjin, and then it works out so perfectly again because Jisung is in the middle once again. So I'll just put the Barnes & Noble right across from each of the respective units, and then the last one will go here. So I'll take the 9 pocket that I had. Oh, I had an extra 9 pocket in here? Interesting. Well, I'll take this one, which had my fillers for the Walmart and Barnes & Noble exclusive, and then I will put it right back here. Perfect. And when I get that last unit, I will put that card right here. I have nothing for the 8 version yet, nothing for the letter version. For the accordion pub, I do have 3 members. I have Lino, Hyunjin, and Jisung. For the accordion version, just regular photo card, I have Changbin, Felix, and Singmin. I haven't purchased any more accordion versions because I am taking it slow this era with all the cards to collect. There was just so many different versions, and I didn't pre-order the accordion version like I usually do. Or I didn't pre-order like the member cover version like I usually do, because I ordered 8 copies of the letter version and 8 copies of the 8 version, and then I ordered 8 Nemos, so 4 versions of each Nemo. So I was over it. And so I think I'm just going to slowly collect the member covers for this version and then slowly collect the rest of these cards. I have nothing for the Nemo version yet. Those are coming very soon. And then I understand why I had an extra 9 pocket here, because I do have 2 sets of stickers to store. These are the stickers that come in the album. So you get the Chick version and then you get the Boom version, and they do fit in Dragon Shield sleeves, and therefore they fit in a 9 pocket. So I will be storing these. Perfect, so those are the 2 sticker sets. And then for the Target exclusives, I do have 4 members thus far. I only purchased, I think, 3 or 2 Target albums, and the rest of the exclusives I got via like cross-trading. Again, taking it easy. I didn't feel the need to buy like 8 copies of Target because I have so many albums coming and I wanted to collect lucky draws, so I didn't want to buy Target copies. I'd rather buy like lucky draw copies, and Target's pretty easy to collect after the fact. So I do have Jisung, Hyunjin, Felix, and Jongin. And then I don't have my Make Star set yet. I don't have another pop set coming yet, but I do have the collect book that I was talking about. So technically it is merch, and I do have a Stray Kids like merch binder, but it's merch for the comeback. So I'm storing it as if it's a pop set. So this is the set that comes with the collect book. Like, look at this Hyunjin, look at this Jisung, look at this Jongin. I could not pass up on this set, and I was not going to take the chance that the group order I'm in would not be able to secure it. So yeah, I'm so happy to have this. And funny enough, I did claim Jisung for this collect book before I knew what it looked like. So I have an extra Jisung coming, which totally fine with me. I love that card and I don't mind having an extra at all. I will say though that these cards are very, very flimsy. I noticed when I was putting them in the sleeves that they were much thinner than regular photo cards. So just be wary of that. Lovely. And then the K-pop store that I did purchase this from did give you like a purchase benefit when you got merch. So I did ask for Jisung and they did have it. So this is his like Polaroid that you get for spending a certain amount of money. So I don't think I have a spot for this for him. So I'm just going to put him right here. Well, actually, little spoiler, but I'm going to take this one out and put the Polaroid in the middle, put another filler in because I have somewhere else to put this. But yeah, I think that's it with this binder. I did store the like accordion inclusion that you get in the album in these 3 pockets. They don't fit, like they're poking out as you can see, but I'm not too worried about them getting damaged because I have so many of these accordion like pamphlets. Eventually I want to get a Meow Cafe binder for my Stray Kids larger inclusions because they just have so many different variation of pages, and I did see a video where one of their pages fits these perfectly. So again, once I'm able to make that purchase, because their binders are quite expensive, I will definitely be purchasing like a 3-inch binder for my Stray Kids larger inclusions. So yeah, that is it for this binder. I do have something to put in my Stray Kids merch binder. This is my Stray Kids merch binder, and I do have some fan con stuff to put away. So in my collective haul, I showed that I went to a K-pop store in LA and I was able to purchase the ID set from Magic School, which I hadn't purchased during the pre-order, and I haven't even shipped out my Magic School merch yet. I hope to be getting that very, very soon. But yeah, I was super happy to see that they had the ID set because I hadn't pre-ordered it and I definitely wanted it. I don't have these secured, so they're going to be just moving around, but that's fine with me. I don't think my IDs will ever be properly secured. All right, these are the IDs, all crooked, and they will stay crooked. But again, I'm super happy to have these, and I really hope to make progress on this collection because I am committed to this. I just need to take it slow. I feel like I have the more expensive, harder to get cards, hint, 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 already finished for Jisung, so I hope the rest of it will be quite easy. But that is all I have for this binder. I actually did end up trading my Seungmin signed postcard for Jisung because I saw someone wanted to trade, so it was perfect. So I don't know why this page is here, but I did store my Jongin pool, I think like just on my own time. And these cards don't fit the like normal postcard size, so I'm just storing it in these one pocket. So I think I'm gonna put Jisung on the front. And these sleeves are like safe to store expensive things in. They're from Person Platinum, and eventually I'll find a better way to store this. But yeah, I do have that signed postcard for my collection, which actually, now that I look at it, I'm a little nervous it might bend with this, so maybe I will put her in the front for right now. Once I find a proper place to store this and maybe find a sleeve that fits this, I will move this around, but for now, I'll just put it in the front and be done with it. So I am starting a mini collection of another member, which I already collect this member, mind you, but I was shocked that I really liked this binder. I thought it was really nicely made. It is like a 3-ring binder, and it comes with pages that you can move around, which I really like. I don't really like collect books because if you wanted to add a new card, you would have to move around all the other cards individually. And I really enjoy putting my cards in like chronological order or, you know, by era. So I think a binder like this would be really nice. And the collection I am putting in here is a mini Chan collection. So what started this, honestly, was this card. This is his Stay Zone Day 2, and it was so hard for me to trade this or sell this. I was only really willing to trade it for other high priority cards because this card is so beautiful. I really, really love it. And I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna put a mini collection in here because I do want to expand my Jisung collection. Like, he is priority, and I want to, you know, I would love to keep all my extra Stray Kids cards, but I don't really like when I have just like a random extra overflow binder. I feel like it's not curated. I don't enjoy really looking at it, and I would rather give it to someone who, or like sell it to someone which it would complete their own collection, or trade it for like Jisung equivalents or other things on my wish list. But I don't know, I feel like this would be the perfect little collect book for all the extra Chan things that I get, which I don't get a lot at all. Like, this is quite literally it. I pulled this last era just randomly, and then again, this I got purely because I bought a set for the Jisung Stay Zone Day 2. And then I did claim a Chan Tower Records for 8 when I didn't even claim Jisung, so it's a small collection, but I think it will be quite fun to have. And I did test it out before, and these sleeves do fit Dragon Shield, so honestly, it works out perfectly. And of course I had to store like a Stray Kids member in here. I couldn't store like any other group. Like, I can't store Enha in this binder, but I mean, I guess I could like rip apart this and store Enha, but I won't. So I was really just trying to figure out what I wanted to use this for. because I definitely did want to use it. But yeah, I think this will be perfect. I don't think this will be growing all that much, but when I find a card, or like when I somehow come across a Chan card and I really want to keep it, I will put him in here. And maybe like if I can't find Jisung as a trade, I will just give up and purchase Jisung and then keep my Chan. I could have done this for any other member. Honestly, I was thinking of doing it for Felix because he definitely bias wrecked me during Lollapalooza, and which Chan did too. And then I thought about doing it for Jongin as well because I really like how Jongin takes his selfies. But again, I already had this card that I couldn't give away. So there we go. This is the mini collection. Too bad I don't have something to put here yet. I don't have anything for Chan to put here. But yeah, I don't think this will be growing that much, but you know, it might. You never know, actually. You never know. But that was the end of this storing photo card video. I guess I have still these to store, but I'm not too interested in those. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I will be getting a lot more items in the mail soon. I have my Korean address package hopefully coming. I consolidated it, and I think my Kyari is just like backed up with so many things. And then I have just group order things to come, and yeah, I am super excited for all that is to come because I've just been waiting for so many things. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.